But with all that being said, this ain't corporate, this ain't PC, nigga. We're officially off the shift. You know what I'm saying? Which is very amazing comeback.
I was arguing with my little brother
His
about
humility was immaculate, bro.
See, people don't give Charles Barkley enough credit for his mental, just because he make jokes and shit like that. The reason why he do that because entertainment, he know what draws people in, but all in all, he understands what he does and what he doing.
He won MVP with Michael Jordan in the league, bro.
That shit classic, bro. But at some time, he did deserve that MVP, but you know, voter fatigue and shit like that.
Shit, if that's LeBron have 100 of them motherfuckers.
That's what I'm saying. Just because you're the best don't mean you can always get that bitch.
Hey man, listen, bro. Zion is a
poor man's Charles Barkley.
Poor man's Charles Barkley. Bro.
Yeah.
Facts. Zion nice too.
You look at Charles. You look at Charles in the early '90s, bro. She was
monster.
Monster.
Nigga, he's getting 25 and 15.
He wasn't on the dream team for no reason. I heard he was
starting. He was a starter.
I didn't watch it, but I obviously watched the highlights and stuff because I obviously love basketball. But other reporters say he was like the best player on that '92 Dream Team with Magic, with Larry, with Mike and shit, and them like that.
But in the same thing, Larry back went out. That's when Magic came back from. He kind of set out for a while when he first got HI. Jordan was Jordan.
First find out,
Jordan was Jordan, but you know he was on Karl Malone as Johnson. He's better than all of them.
Scottie Pippen.
Charles Barkley was a fucking dog, bro.
Clyde Drexler was in there.
Fucking dog. And like, that Draymond shit really just rubbed me the wrong way.
23, 90.
But his response was very mature, man. And humble, you know what I'm saying?
That's like the niggas who, like, that's like you play pick up at the park, then the sorriest nigga on the team, he hit like 2 shots and
started talking. I hate that.
That is Draymond, bro.
You are sorry as fuck, nigga. Like, come on.
That is Draymond, bro.
On your head.
Like, come on, nigga.
The guy in 21, he scored 4 points and the foul niggas and set screen. He just talking big shit. Nigga.
Shit on me. Hate nigga like that, bro.
Draymond, bro.
But yeah, man.
He's all a fine player though, but I gotta chill, bro.
Yeah, his mindset. I don't like. I hate pussies. I ain't gonna lie.
Call it pussy.
Yeah, he pussy.
Oh,
if you think like that, you pussy.
He definitely pick and choose.
And if you can't take accountability, you pussy. I ain't gonna lie.
Pick and choose.
Man, but nah, he's had a great career.
Nah, he's an amazing player.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Cause sometimes
he good with them.
Yeah,
that's the thing about it. It's his team that made him.
He's good with them, but sometimes in the league, you know how shit go.
Situations matter, bro.
Situations matter, and you're in that situation because to be great in the NBA, it takes luck. You know what I'm saying? And he was just lucky enough to be
situation and opportunity.
Situation, opportunity, and you gotta make.
There's some people who make the team better, and there's some teams that make the player better.
That's a difference.
You know what I'm saying? For him, he ain't the player that made the team better.
You know what?
The team made him better.
I wouldn't say that.
Shannon Sharp said that. No, so like,
he made him better.
So like,
but he made the team better too.
So like,
because like defense aspect.
Because
without him,
if you brought Zion, if Zion was on that team,
same shit, bro.
Nah, he ain't got the IQ.
Listen. Dribble handoffs, set screens, bro.
All right. Now we minimize this shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean,
now we minimize.
We gonna run horns, dribble handoffs, set screens, bro.
Set screen. That's it.
Now we minimize this shit now.
We could have put Paul.
Keep it simple. Be Zion.
Because we see. The only reason why I say that because we see every year we see like a team with a better player and they're supposed to win, and that doesn't happen.
No, but like
that's what I'm saying.
The difference is. No other team has had a Clay and a Steph on it, bro. They're the only team.
They made the team better.
That can run that option. So like, listen.
LeBron made the Cavs better.
So like the whole NBA is trying to replicate.
LeBron makes everything better.
So you agree with what I'm saying, though?
The whole NBA.
Some players make their team better.
The whole NBA is trying to replicate the fucking Warriors. The difference is.
I wouldn't say that.
I mean,
today,
now they are.
Today,
OKC don't replicate the Warriors.
They about the only team.
Spurs don't replicate the Warriors.
Man, a majority of the team they replicate the Warriors from that 73 win team.
Killing, though.
Nobody they don't go small ball anymore because of Jokic.
Yeah.
Everybody gotta deal with that. Nigga.
Everybody
so
has
like,
the same.
Fuck, I need a big man now.
Think about it though.
You know, it's like it's low key reverting back to the old.
It is reverting.
Before,
it ain't no
still
super
shooting threes though, but
yeah.
not like crazy down the post.
Before Steph and the average team probably shooting like 12 threes a game. Niggas shoot 50 threes to get that.
For sure.
That's because Steph and Clay. Like,
You ain't lying, and that's why he is going down as one of the greatest of all time. Because you're not one of the greatest of all time because of points.
Man, fuck.
You're not one of the greatest of all time because of how many you win. It's how you impact the game, and it's if you change the game. Niggas, only a select few niggas have changed the game. Bron, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Shaq, AI.
See, but those type of players, like you could put them anywhere,
niggas are forever legends.
Yeah, but you could put them anywhere and they're gonna be the same player.
Exactly.
Melo.
Yeah, exactly. Melo. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You put them anywhere on any team, it's the same player. They gonna make that team better. You know that.
I wouldn't say that. When AI went to fucking
he was old,
Detroit.
Bro. He old as fuck.
When Melo went to Portland and shit. I'm
old as fuck.
My fault. You know what my problem is? You know what my problem is?
You expect that to be prime?
I expect it to be Barbara. I expect it to be Barbara. That's my problem. I expect it to be Barbara. Shout out Barbara.
LeBron is one of one.
They probably about to lose to OKC tonight, but that's sorry, fucking.
They lost. When they lost the other night, I was glad.
Austin Rivers.
I'm a Lakers fan.
If Austin Rivers and Draymond play 1-on-1, Austin gonna beat the shit out of Draymond.
No cap.
He's gonna beat the skin off Draymond.
And they don't get to the final score.
The fuck out of here.
You know how that go.
Yeah.
Niggas know they're gonna lose, start hacking.
That's gonna be Draymond. He'll try to fight.
The game does not.
He's gonna be getting his ass kicked trying to fight.
The game never ends. But man, this is amazing, man. I miss y'all, man.
Good to be back.
Man, this was episode. What episode was this?
Feels good to be home.
21.
Episode 21. Pussy.
21.
You know what I'm saying? We appreciate for y'all viewing, of course. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, and please hit that notification bell. We on the road to 300 subscribers.
On the road to 300, yeah.
We on the road to 300.
Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up.
Please.
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna lie, please, bro. We appreciate y'all, man. Any of y'all got any final things to say, man?
Keep y'all feedback lit, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be in the comments with y'all. Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I will give somebody a token of appreciation once we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every milestone is a big milestone for us. And we want y'all there with us at every moment. Also, we're about to drop some more segments off the shift. What you call it?
Cooking.
Off the shift cooking, off the shift gaming.
Everything will be under the umbrella of Off the Shift Network.
Yeah, off the shift network.
So
we're gonna have a lot going on the street, off the shift on the street, off the shift overseas. So stay tuned.
Type shit. No, I ain't gonna lie. I think Mel said it all. And to close it off, this is Off the Shelf.